In what many perceive as the closing chapter of a tumultuous campaign, Donald Trump hosted a rally in Pittsburgh that echoed with nostalgia and the familiar rhetoric of his political journey. As he stood before a fervent crowd, Trump appeared to reflect on the years of campaigning, drawing his family onto the stage, his sons Don Jr. and Eric, daughter Tiffany, daughter-in-law Laura, and son-in-law, Michael Boulos. Their presence seemed to reinforce his long-standing image as the patriarch of the MAGA movement. It was almost as if Trump was acknowledging that this rally might symbolize the end of an era, stating, "It's sad because we've been doing this for 9 years." As he reminisced about the countless rallies he had held across the nation. With the election looming, the former president couldn't help but compare the impressive crowds he attracted to what future candidates might face, claiming that no one would ever match his rally's energy or scale. This moment of reflection was fleeting, however, as he quickly veered into his signature rants, attacking political opponents with fervor. Trump labeled Barack Obama as a very divisive guy, and directed his ire at Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff, dismissively referring to him with a series of derogatory nicknames. It was vintage Trump, part nostalgia, part chaos. A performance that resembled a final recap of a long-running show, complete with his usual blend of grievances and conspiratorial claims. Despite his self-aggrandizing comments and chaotic remarks, there was a certain poignancy in his delivery. Trump acknowledged the deep connection he feels with his supporters, stating that they wouldn't attend his rallies if they didn't love the country. This mix of sentimentality and derision created a peculiar atmosphere, akin to a farewell concert, where the performer knows they might not return for an encore. He insisted, "There'll never be rallies like this," as if aware of the uncertain political future that lay ahead. The crowd, adorned in red and white, displayed an unwavering loyalty that has characterized Trump's following. They chanted, waved signs, and embraced the carnival-like atmosphere that Trump has crafted over the years. The rally featured a bizarre musical playlist, reflecting the diverse tastes of his audience, and highlighting the spectacle that surrounds his events. Songs ranging from Dolly Parton to Elvis Presley provided a soundtrack to the evening, yet they underscored the contrast between the celebratory environment and the darker political themes that Trump often invoked. As the night progressed, Trump leaned into his more controversial positions, reinforcing his anti-immigrant rhetoric, and mocking Vice President Kamala Harris's crowd size at a competing rally. His comments reinforced a hyper-masculine campaign that seemed intent on alienating certain voter demographics, particularly women. Trump's rhetoric, filled with bravado and often irresponsible claims, showcased a man who thrives on the chaos of the moment, despite the potential ramifications for his political future. In a twist of fate, Trump's political fortunes hinge on the very rallies that have fueled his rise. While they have galvanized his base, they also present risks, with past gaffes and controversial statements threatening to alienate broader electorates. Yet, even as the nation holds its breath on Election Day, Trump's ability to galvanize and energize his supporters remains evident. They embraced his claims of being chosen by God, and reveled in his endorsement by notable figures like podcaster Joe Rogan. As the final curtain of this chapter draws near, America waits to see if Trump will return to the White House, marking an unprecedented political comeback, or face the specter of consecutive election defeats. Regardless of the outcome, these rallies will leave an indelible mark on the political landscape, a mix of fervor and fear that many will remember long after the votes are counted. In a world where many hope for the end of this era of political theater, Trump's legacy, whether celebrated or condemned, will continue to resonate for years to come. Stay subscribed for more videos.